Hello, I'm Liz Lumley, and this is Finextra at Sibos. And today I'm speaking to Colin Kerr of Microsoft, and we're going to talk a little bit about that scary word, scary two words, big data. So, really, Colin, what exactly is big data?
So that's a great question, because we hear about big data all the time now, I think, in conferences, particularly in financial services. And I really think it's a combination of two things. So we have, on one hand, banks have massive amount of data. If I was to be a little bit provocative, I could say banks maybe only have three things. They have people, they have buildings, and they have data, and more data than they've ever had before. So much of that comes from their traditional systems, very structured data, so there are large volumes of that. But now we're starting to see the unstructured data as well, so emails, social information. So that really expands the definition of almost a new definition of big data. But to address the problem, you have to take on both of those. It's not just one or the other.
So it's not just big data, it's disparate data and messy data.
Absolutely, and it may be inside your organization, it may be from outside your organization as well. But it's important for banks. They have to really understand and manage this data as most effectively as possible so that they can deliver better products, manage their risk, for example.
What are some of the uses of big data in the financial services industry then?
So we actually commissioned a report with Celent, and they found that the majority of use cases are going to be around risk analytics or risk and fraud, and secondary, engaging more in terms of customer experience and marketing. So those two areas are really the predominant ones that we see people going after.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about that. They're all different sort of silos of customer data and using...
Exactly. So not just what you know about your customer from a CRM system, but how can you then pull in additional information perhaps from outside to understand more about their behavior outside of their banking life. For example, customers don't really just make payments, they go shopping. So can we understand more about their shopping behaviors and their social behavior, and then use the big data analysis to perhaps be more predictive in the kind of services a bank can offer to them?